What is it? I can't believe... What the hell is this place anyway? What the hell? I'll take care of that direction. This mansion is gigantic. I can't believe... What the hell is this place anyway? Wait, what the hell is this? What? Oh my God.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Wardcast. Every Saturday, we're here live for your viewing or listening pleasure at 5 p.m. Central to talk about what matters most. Video game news, machinima, survival horror, and just games in general. I'm your host, Sean Clark, alongside Jazz Rich. Wow, I just went into the rhythm. She's not here. She's not here today. Alec Funnel.
Merry birthday to you. Merry birthday to you. Merry birthday, dearly. Merry birthday to you.
Merry birthday. Merry birthday, Lee.
Oh. I know why you brought me onto the podcast.
Is it
Tomorrow.
really a birthday?
Yeah,
We'll
in
be
an
in
hour's time.
48 minutes.
Oh, yeah, basically. Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Merry birthday to you.
spread the cheer for Lee.
Celebrate
good times. All right.
Never.
Yep. Carmen de la Cruz.
Whoa.
Hello. And Lee Funnel. The birthday boy. Oh boy.
You're welcome.
Yep. Thanks for joining us, everyone. Hopefully you're having a good Saturday, and thanks for hanging out with us today. This week, we're talking about Borderlands 4 pre-launch fuck-ups, Claire Obscure getting yet another collector's edition, Silent Hill F, the F is for fail, and more. This week, we have a featured animation to watch on the Machinima Showcase, potentially, if we'll get to it. I don't know if it's going to happen. We were going to watch it last week, and we didn't get to it. So hopefully this week we will. We'll see what happens. Games this week are The Guessing Game and I Spy. Then, Nobody Asked Us. But first, let's get into what's been going on this week. Alec, hello, hi, how was your week? How are you doing?
Yeah, been a bit busy this week. So, I played Repo with Sean, Shayla, and Carmen. I played, new to me, Destroy All Humans 2, Reprobed, with Nash. Yeah.
That's multiplayer?
Couch co-op, I guess.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
It's fine, I suppose. I didn't really play the first one, so yeah.
I heard, like, back in the day when they were new, I heard that they were really good, but I never checked it out for myself. Maybe they're overrated. I don't know.
Well, to be honest, I just think, like, the comedy stars of it, it's just like, probably would have been funny if I was 5.
Wow. All right. Damn.
I also played Baldur's Gate 3 with Nash, so he's had the week off, so I was just like, all right, let's play Baldur's Gate 3. I wanted to give it another go. And so I killed all the Teplings, the demon child thing. I think I killed all the goblins and shit. Yeah. So I just go around killing shit and stealing shit. So,
Sounds like what Jazz does, basically.
I also played Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker because it's been a hot minute since I played that. So yeah. I watched the Thursday Murder Club. Nothing
Netflix, isn't
special.
it?
What is?
Say what again, Lee?
Is this
It's
a
a Netflix,
series?
isn't it?
Yeah, it's just a like kind of movie kind of thing
Yeah.
with old people in a care home that solves mysteries. So yeah.
Oh, is that like
Is it like only murderers
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
building?
That's what I was
Or only
thinking of.
murders in the
I don't
building?
know. I haven't seen that.
Sounds
so
like
I
that.
wouldn't know.
That's on Hulu.
Don't
Kind-
know either.
With
Go
with Selena Gomez, Martin Short, and Martin Sheen.
Steve
Or,
Martin.
No, not Martin Short. What was Steve Martin and
It could be one of those things where like
Martin.
the US version is based on something that already happened in the UK. That
It
happens a
sounds
lot.
like that.
Yeah.
Uh, I watched season 1 of Umbrella Academy because I couldn't remember where I left off on that thing. I think I just turned off after the chick turned into a man kind of thing. So I was just like, all right, pause.
So when that happened, did it like completely just change like everything, or like did they try to pretend like that didn't happen? Like I'm just curious how they handled that.
So as far as I remember, because I haven't got back up to it yet, because I only done season 1, is that the character goes away, goes to the bathroom kind of thing, does something to her hair, and comes back, and then sits down with his brothers and sister, and just like, I'm a man, and everyone's like, cool, immediately, and then carry on. And they're like, all right.
So they're just like, yeah, I was this way the whole time, kind of a thing. Like,
I guess so. Just like, all right.
all right, interesting.
Yeah. So that,
I mean, it's as good a way to address it as any.
I guess so, because there's nothing else they can really do. It's like, oh, okay, you're looking like this now. So,
They could recast Elliot Page, but I don't. That would just ruin it.
I mean, it's kind of ruined either way. Like the character's just like completely different out of nowhere. Like it's weird.
well,
Same character, just plot
I
twist.
also watched season 1 of Lorraine, which is a foreign, I think it's Germany or something. Basically, it's an end of the world apocalypse type thing where the brother and sister is initially put into a bunker because of the rain, turns people dead, kind of thing.
I think I started that a while ago. I didn't get beyond the first episode though. It looked and sounded interesting though.
It's nothing new. That's the problem with these types of shows. It's like you can't. Me and Nash were just watching it. It's like that's gonna happen. That's gonna happen. That's gonna happen, and it did. So like, all right, okay.
You see one post-apocalyptic show,
pretty
you've seen
much.
them all.
Yeah.
Although we did look into it at, because Netflix are notorious for starting shit but don't finish shit. So it's just like, right, okay, we looked up and it does actually finish. So it's only 3 seasons long. So you might want to give it another go. I don't know. Other than that,
Yeah. I appreciate endings.
I'm still pissed off Santa Clara zombie thing. So
I heard a rumor that they're bringing that back. I'm kind of
Bring
torn
back-
on it. Like I kind of want more, but at the same time, I know that they're going to ruin it. So I'm like,
I'm not sure I heard you correctly, Alec. What show did you hear they're
Santa
bringing
Maria
back?
Diet, is that what it's
Clarita.
called?
Santa Clarita. Yes, that's what I was hoping it was. Okay.
Other than that, I actually watched and enjoyed both Happy Death Day and Happy Death Day to You. And I don't know if they're going to do a third one, but I'll be up for watching the third one at some point.
I like the first one, but I thought the second one just was too much. So
Yeah,
a third
probably
one's
the
probably
more-
going to be even worse. So I'm like,
You can't be any worse than Sharknado. So-
well, I mean, Why would you even bring that into that conversation? That's not even fair.
It's like there's the barrier, and there's the other one. So
No.
fits above it.
Go ahead, Lee.
I was going to say, instead of using Sharknado, you could just say it's better than Welcome to Raccoon City.
That is also not fair because it is garbage.
Yeah, I suppose I would rather watch Sharknado
Shots thrown.
than Welcome to Raccoon City again.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
But there would be that inherent loyalty to Raccoon City versus
No,
the
I'm good.
NATO.
Not watching it ever again. Carmen, how was your week?
Before we do that, though,
My week was what?
Lee.
Oh.
Lee with the 8.
Mhm.
Thank you. Thank you for that. Why are you giving other people things on your birthday? That's not how it works.
I mean,
It
technically,
it
it's
works for
39
me, okay?
minutes.
What would you like to see Leon murder?
You choose.
Me. I'm going to pick. You know what? Since Jazz is not here, we'll do this one.
What are these things? Out of my way! Yeah, that's real fucking cute.
Lego murder. Gotta love it. Legos should bleed in real life. That would be amazing. That would justify their expensive price tag. Like, give me more.
Don't give them ideas. They might charge DLC for blood in the next Batman Lego game.
That'd be cool. They should make figures that like have little blood packs in them. So like when you're playing with them or whatever and they're fighting each other, they can bleed and shit. That'd be great.
But you have to pay for it.
That's terrible.
Somebody take it. Run with it. It'll be great.
The way you said blood packs, okay, it's terrible.
What?
Like a texture pack or like little packets?
A texture pack that you have to pay to access in the game.
No. Like a figure, like a physical figure that has like a little sack of blood.
Okay, that's what Sean had. I was referring to the game.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So I heard both then. I legitimately heard both then.
There you go.
Anyway, your week.
It was good. Thank you for asking. It was uneventful except for, just home and work and so forth. And I played Repo with, Sean, Alec, and Shayla. And also I got into Death Stranding. So I've been playing that all weekend last weekend, and then I was thinking about it all this week, didn't have the energy to play it, so I picked it up again today. I love it. It's so pretty. And we're talking about Death Stranding 1, but it's so pretty. It's the story, the premise is a little problematic in the sense that it kind of doesn't make sense. But the fact that, I don't know, it has some implausibility holes like in the story, but the overall like world building and the whole sci-fi story, just, you put sci-fi in something and you have me just locked in. And so I'm loving it a lot. It's just about the prettiest, coolest thing that I've touched since Detroit. And I've been doing that. So I have a few hours locked into there. I have maybe about 8 hours. Today I tried to play and I ran all the way to like the end point of chapter 2, but missed all the things in the middle. So now I had to run all the way back to the beginning and actually do the task that let me into the end of chapter 2, because when I got to the building where the end of chapter 2 is supposed to be, it was locked to me, or like there wasn't anything that I could do because I hadn't unlocked everything previous. So, and it is more of a hiking simulator than a running simulator. I just want to make that distinction.
It's a balancing simulator. It's training for
A
the
bit.
circus.
Not the circus. No, it's training for like military hikes. It's a, I don't know, a sliding simulator. I don't know. It's good though. I like it. I like it. So, and you do fight eventually. You do start to get to do some fighting. I learned that. So, yeah, it's good. Yeah. So,
Nope.
Jonathan.
Nope.
No?
Nope.
No?
Lee, how was your week?
Yeah.
Lee! Happy birthday tomorrow.
We already got through that. You don't have to repeat
In a
yourself,
couple
okay?
hours.
Right.
Mm.
So, since the last time I was here, I was let go of my chef duties because apparently producing Konami games doesn't equate to meals. Shocking, I know. So I took up fishing, and I seem to be getting things that aren't fish. For example, in here, in my colander thingy, I have some strawberry custard just found in the water somewhere. I
Sounds
found,
like some Yakuza shit.
yep. I found more tissues, so you know where I get them and where I will send them.
Ah. You fish them out of the lake and then you send them to people. Got it.
People think I have stocks in Kleenex. That's not true. I fished up this English of the Dead for the Nintendo DS.
English of the
Oh,
Dead?
no.
What? That's amazing.
That's like a step down from typing
Cypher
of the
Dead
Dead.
2 on the DS. You type in it's in Japanese, but it does provide English in it. I think you have to use your stylus to type in the words. I haven't opened it yet. I don't intend to, but I was thinking, yes,
It's new?
Yeah.
Holy shit. Was it expensive?
I think
It sounds like Stylus of the
the
Dead.
thing is, I fished this out, so it's technically free.
Oh, yeah, it was free. You're right. My bad.
And that's it. Oh, wait, hang on.
Did you
My
fish
fish-
out a keyboard too?
No, but my rod is picking up something. Excuse me. Hold on. I have to add fish before the fish escapes. Oh, it's not a fish. It is, however. It's escaping.
It works in
is.
rehearsal.
Yes, it is this. Kronos, the New
Ooh.
Dawn.
Kronos.
Nice.
Very nice.
So I will attend to that at some point. And go on.
I'm mixed. I want to play it. Like I'm kind of excited for it, but like I don't know. There's something about it that just kind of has me in the indifferent zone.
It kind of feels like yet another Dead Space clone. A bit like Calypso Protocol was.
Yeah, maybe that's it. Maybe it's because like for a while there I was, kind of missing Dead Space and games like that and stuff like that. And then, Callisto Protocol came out and the Dead Space remake came out, and I don't know, maybe that just kind of scratched that itch. So now I'm just kind of like, eh. And I don't know, just like I guess part of it too is I was expecting it to be a little bit different because we're going to be talking about this game on this episode. And like just the more that I learned about it, the less it is what I thought it was going to be. And like not necessarily like in a bad, like the new information doesn't make me think it's going to be a bad game. It's just getting further and further away from why I was interested in it to begin with. So I think eventually when I do play it, I probably will enjoy it. It's just not the game that I was wanting it to be right now, if that makes sense.
I mean, I heard okay to good things about it, and I want to support Bluebird Team so it keeps going and makes the next Silent Hill remake and continues from there on forth. So it's, I feel, worthwhile, and it was only about £46 on my end. So it was reasonable. It's not like one of those £70 plus games, you know.
Yeah, that sounds like cheaper than it normally should be.
Yeah.
So you got a deal on it?
Maybe because I pre-ordered it and Amazon has like a pre-order promise. If you pre-order it and then it goes down in price, you get the benefit of that reduction.
Cool.
So yeah, I will try it out in due time. But I am still playing Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater at the moment, so taking my time
Yeah.
with that one.
That's fair. Yeah, you have to let me know what you think of Chronos when you get to it.
Yeah, or if you get to it before me.
Yeah, it could happen. The only way I would buy it is if I knew that I was going to play it immediately, and I just don't see that happening like anytime super soon. So I don't know. I mean, Black Friday's around the corner, so I'm thinking it'll probably go on sale around that time, and maybe I'll pick it up for like 40 or something like that. And I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Plus, you got to prioritize on Silent Hill F.
That's a similar situation with that game.
But it's
We'll
giving
talk.
it's giving you content on the Wardcast, so you have to spend
True.
time on it at this point. Anyway, that's for the near future. What about you, Sean? How was your week?
Yeah, my week was okay. Busy week, just working a lot. Just lots of random life bullshit to deal with. So I didn't really get to play a whole lot of anything. The only thing that I played, Carmen already kind of mentioned Repo. We played that a little bit, and then I played Shadow Labyrinth. That's the Pac-Man kind of 2D side-scrolling action adventure kind of thing. I did the unboxing for the collector's edition a couple weeks ago. And yeah, it's pretty cool so far. I like it. It's weird. It kind of reminds me a little bit of Pac-Man World, where like it's obviously plays completely different. It's 2D compared to 3D, but like in Pac-Man World, there's kind of like you have the Pac-Man World game where it's 3D and you kind of experience the game, and then there's little pockets of like kind of Pac-Man gameplay. Shadow Labyrinth does kind of the same thing where it's like you're doing the 2D side scrolling stuff, and then there's areas where like you'll attach yourself to a rail and then you'll kind of navigate as Pac-Man and eat like the orbs and stuff like that. It's kind of neat. It's an interesting concept. Yeah, I didn't play a whole lot of it. I played maybe like an hour and a half of it, but so far I like it. It's pretty cool. Looking forward to going through more of that. Yeah, it's really all that I had the time to play. There's so many things I want to play and no time to do it. But yeah. And then I was working on, obviously I worked on lots of new stuff, and then I'm currently working on a new Leon murder video for the super chats that I think is gonna be pretty fun. It's silly. It's a recommendation from Alec. So there's a little hint. We talked about several different things, so you're probably not going to guess what it is, but it'll be a fun one. It's dumb. I mean, they're all dumb, but yeah, it's a good time. And then speaking of which, I don't know if I missed this, but last episode there was a super chat from Survival Horror Fan asking about any information about Duel Season 2. I don't think I addressed that. I don't remember seeing that.
Did not.
Yeah, so I totally skipped over that. It wasn't intentional. I apologize. But yes, I caught it and I'm acknowledging it now. But I mean, you're not going to get anything out of it anyways, because I don't really have anything to talk about, unfortunately. The only thing that I can really say in terms of like season 2 is, there's going to be some returning characters from season 1 that I have lockdown casting on, and that's kind of really all that I want to talk about right now. I am working on it kind of periodically, little bits and pieces, but I haven't really had the chance to really sit down and make a good amount of progress that I want to talk about it at this point. But soon, it's coming. It'll happen one day. It's like episode 13. People thought it would never happen, but it did. And season 2 will be the same thing. It will happen. It's just taking some time, and I apologize for that, but that's life. Yeah, sorry I missed that. What else? I think that's pretty much it. I was going to make a news video about this, but I figured there's not really enough to talk about to make it a video, so I'm just going to talk about it here. But the Metal Gear Solid Delta Collector's Edition is actually back in stock. It got, yeah, it showed up at GameStop and also on Amazon. So if you do want to pick it up, it is around again randomly. I don't know why. It just decided to restock out of nowhere.
They didn't check all the boxes.
What do you mean? Oh, like inventory?
Yeah.
I kind of wonder if like people were buying up a bunch of them and like now that it's out, and I feel like it's kind of not doing as well as maybe they thought it would. So like the hype is dying down. So like maybe some of the retailers kind of purged stock on it because they thought they were going to move them quicker. I don't know. It just seems kind of weird. Usually that kind of thing doesn't happen. Like usually it's like Clear Obscure, that collector's edition, it sold out immediately and it never came back in stock. It's typically how it goes. So it's just weird to see a random second printing or second batch or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, so they're around. I don't know how long they're going to be around, but if you want to pick one up, they are available on Amazon and GameStop. No interest?
Nope.
No, I'm just happy with the standard game.
That's fair. But yeah, that would have been like a 10-second news video, and I didn't want to do that. So we talked about it here. And that's pretty much it. I do have a show and tell. I picked up this game, never even heard of this game, and it looks really dumb, but it was like $15, and it looks just like Cuphead. Like it's got that old like 50s style, like hand-drawn, like kind of early Disney style artwork, and it's a side-scrolling kind of shooter platformer game. So yeah, I don't know. I just thought it was, huh?
And you're gonna open it.
Yeah, I probably will. It looks cool. I want to try it out. Yeah, I don't know. Just fucking random, cool looking game that I thought I'd give a shot. It's probably gonna be terrible, but it was cheap, so there you go. And that's pretty much it for my week, which means
It's time for a news.
it's time for a news. Ah, haha.
Time for some news.
Guess fucking what time it is. It's time for some news. It's time for some news.
Five Nights at Freddy's makes its way to Dead by Daylight, and so does The Witcher and The Walking Dead. Dead by Daylight is such a weird thing. Within Dead by Daylight is the only place you'll find both Resident Evil and Silent Hill content interacting with each other, almost any popular horror movie killer, and a side of Nicolas Cage. You have all the horror staples from Michael Myers to Chucky, and pure random shit like the aforementioned Nicolas Cage, Alan Wake, and now The Witcher. It's just weird is what it is. The last few updates bring the highly requested Five Nights at Freddy's into the mix. The new killer is the Yellow Bunny or Springtrap, who's voiced by Matthew Lillard, reprising his role from the movie. Spoiler alert? There's also a map of Freddy Fazbear's Pizza Restaurant. In addition to the FNAF content, The Walking Dead offers Rick and Michonne plus a Daryl Dixon outfit. The Witcher makes an appearance with several costumes including Geralt, who has new voice lines recorded by the Witcher voice actor Doug Cockle specifically for the crossover. There's also outfits for Yennefer, Ciri, Triss, and Aridin. The Witcher is awesome, but I can't help but ask the question, why? And the answer is, because Dead by Daylight. That's why.
Yeah, The Witcher doesn't exactly scream to be horror.
I mean, neither does Nicolas Cage. Like a random
Nicolas Cage definitely screams horror. Maybe not the best horror.
I mean, the horror that he's in is almost comedy, so like it's debatable. So, I don't know. It's just weird. I can't think of others, but they've done some other like non-horror crossover kinds of things. I mean, technically, like Castlevania is not. I mean, it's kind of horror, but it's more actiony kind of. I don't know. It's weird. It's a weird fucking thing. I think they're just running out of things to cross over with, so they're just kind of doing anything and everything that's popular that's going to make the money.
Sure,
I don't know.
Just wait till they run out of ideas and then they'll do Death by Daylight 2. and then have all the old previous ones come back again. Slowly.
You know that's going to happen. One
Oh,
day
yeah.
they're
I've
going to
called
do
it.
a sequel and they're going to hit the reset button and you're going to have to rebuy all that fucking content. It's going to happen.
Yeah, I mean, just wait for Lego to appear on Dead by Daylight.
That would be amazing. I want that to happen and make them bleed. You know, you can kill them and blood sprays everywhere. What the fuck is that, Ally? It's horrifying. But yeah, I don't know. I can't believe. I think Dead by Daylight's been around for what, like 10 years at this point. Hi, Shayla. I don't know. It's fun.
Carmen, you're on
But
mute.
stop.
Hey, how did I get on mute? I wanted to
don't
say
know.
that I have a thing I want to say.
Yeah, go
Listen.
ahead.
So, horror theme is different than horror genre. That is the distinction right there. The end.
Wait, and that I mean that's basically my point. So, like, it makes sense to cross over with other like legitimate horror franchises that are themed appropriately, but when you're just doing like horror adjacent, like, you know, putting Frankenstein in there would be weird. Like, yeah, you could have the conversation, yeah, it's a horror technically, but it's fucking Frankenstein, you know what I mean? It's not the same as like Freddy Krueger. It's weird. But anyways, yeah. Dead by Daylight is going to Dead by Daylight until the end of time. There you go. Claire Obscure Expedition 33 gets yet another collector's edition. This game's hype cannot be overstated. It came out the gate with great vengeance and furious anger.
With great vengeance and furious anger.
Combating the game industry on several levels. They said there's no demand for JRPGs.
Bullshit!
They said AAA games have to be $70 to $80.
Bullshit!
They said you need bloated dev teams and massive budgets.
Bullshit.
Whether you love it for the story, the gameplay, the dev team, the music, the fuck the system approach, or SK's big teddy bear energy,
Bonjour, mes amis.
it hit big and sold hard, and as a result, getting your hands on the various releases has been, let's say, not straightforward.
That's impossible!
The GameStop exclusive collector's edition sold out before you could say,
What the hell is even that?
as did the Lumiere edition, and even the base copy of the game has been in and out of stock. Sandfall gave a second chance for the collector's edition via the Monolith edition, which had a short pre-order window and is now unavailable. It's been tough for those who want to collect Expedition 33 goodies, but there's an update. Not only are base copies generally available to buy across online retailers like Amazon, Video Games Plus, and Play Asia, maybe not so much locally or at big box retailers like Best Buy or GameStop, but GameStop's Lumiere edition restocks for a limited time on October 31st, and we get another collectible variant thanks to Amazon in the form of the Mirror edition. This Amazon exclusive edition comes with a special steelbook, 3 random art cards out of 10 designs, the physical game, and special packaging. You get all this still for less than your typical overpriced modern release, only $59.99. They did it again, so there you have it. Sandfall continues to celebrate the game's success and offers plenty of options
For those who come after.
but don't wait to pick these up. Everything here will likely sell out sooner or later, potentially even the base game again. It's crazy.
It's on
crazy.
10%
So
off sale on Steam.
I don't think I've ever seen anything quite like that before, where there's so many collector's editions and they're like more collector's editions are being announced like over time. Like, it's weird. There's like what, 3, 4 at this point. It's wild. But yeah, I'm excited. You know, it's a good opportunity for, you know, people to get a collector's edition that didn't have a chance to get that fucking GameStop one that we were talking about earlier because it sold out immediately. Or if you missed out on the Monolith edition, again, it's nice to have another opportunity to get something cool. Or if you're just a big collector, you know, there's tons of shit for you to buy to build up a Expedition 33 collection. Yeah, that's me. But yeah, what do you guys think? Any interest?
I'll check out the Mirror edition to see if it's in stock. Because okay, come on, go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to say I have absolutely no real desire for collecting, period. But it's good that. But is it good? I was just going to say that it's good to see this much like invo. Is it good? Is it really good? Is it good? Because I thought it was good, and then I felt like I was an idiot to say that I thought it was good.
Why would it not be good?
Over consumerism, over saturation of a.
Well, that's the thing. It's not like the demand has been so high that not only did all the previous collector's editions sell out really fast, but even the base game sold out as well. So like there's so much demand that they're just kind of looking at this as an opportunity to not only give people more opportunities to buy a physical copy of the game in general, but it's also giving, people that want to buy more another opportunity to do so because there is that demand. Like it would be oversaturation if like there was zero demand and you could find these things everywhere and it's like, oh, we're doing another collector's edition. That would be problematic. They're just trying to capitalize on just selling more for the sake of selling more, but literally they're just leaning into consumer demand and hype, which is good.
Mhm.
Like
Mhm.
even even Shayla just mentioned that she was one of the people that I was talking about. She missed out on the opportunity to get a collector's edition. I'm one of those as well, and now you have another opportunity to do it, and that's really cool because like that is really disappointing because something like this where it's a brand new IP, you don't know if you're even going to like it. Like I had no idea that I would like the game as much as I do. And, had I known that, I might have put in more of an effort to get the collector's edition than I did. So now after the fact, like there's a lot of people that fall into that boat where it's like, well, shit, now that I know I love this game, I have no option to buy a collector's edition that I now want to have. So like for people
Right.
like that, now you have that opportunity and that's really cool of them to do. And again, it's only $60. Like they're not even, they're charging $10 more than the base game. So like that's a fucking steal. So it's really cool that they're doing that.
It is a good deal. It is a good deal. If my computer wasn't going to like try and explode itself by running it, I would have had it on Steam already. But yeah, digital.
And then before I miss it, see, I didn't miss it that time. Survival Horror Fan, thank you for the 5. Let me know who you would like to see murdered, and I will present that to you happily because murder is fun. Go ahead, Lee.
I think Alex gone to pre-order Claire.
I hope so. He should.
That's why he's not here.
But yeah, it's really cool. And I mean, we've kind of talked about this story a little bit like 3 times at this point because they have like Sandfall Interactive, the developers, they have kind of been popping up periodically in the news, trying to like replenish stock and reissuing collector's editions and things like that. So that's kind of if the news story seems kind of similar, we have talked about elements of it multiple times. But I just wanted to kind of go back through and recap, kind of people that didn't see those news articles previously that, this is kind of what Sandfall's been doing in terms of Expedition and the collector's editions in the past. But yeah, it's really cool to see. I love seeing them in the news all the time. There's a couple more times that we're going to talk about them once I do get to the other news stories because there's just tons and tons of positivity surrounding the game in terms of like sales and milestones and reception and just the studio doing really well. And it's really cool. It's good to see, we talk about a lot of negative stuff on the podcast, developers firing people and shutting down and games bombing and politics and all this kind of shit. So it's nice to see, when a company is doing really well, just in general, but not only that, but they're also getting recognized and thriving, in this shitty market, basically. It's nice. We need more developers like that. But yeah, any other comments on Expedition 33 before we move on?
No.
God damn it, Alec. Negative. You won't let me.
Puss.
All right. Well, if you've had enough positivity for the day, let's bring it down a notch. Konami's revealed more details about Silent Hill F, and hardcore fans may want to start preparing themselves for a not-so-Silent Hill experience. New footage showcases gameplay far more combat-focused than your typical Silent Hill game. Producer Matoyo Okamoto says the combat will have a heavier focus on melee and be more action-oriented compared to last year's Silent Hill 2. This may already rub many fans the wrong way, given that the Silent Hill 2 remake is often criticized for having too much combat. In addition to this, a HUD can be seen, which any Silent Hill fan worth their salt can tell you is very out of place. The only previous titles to have any kind of a HUD were Book of Memories and Homecoming while firing a gun. Silent Hill 2 Remake did this as well. And trust me, the less comparisons to those games the better. Usually the series takes a more cinematic approach with no distractions on screen. This, however, feels more gamey. You can see it shows health, stamina, and a sanity meter, which sounds cool, but is not. Instead of using a sanity meter to mess with the player and add an extra layer of tension and unease, like Eternal Darkness for instance, sanity is a combat mechanic. When this meter is full, Hinako can use a special ability that allows her to more easily perform critical attacks. If she engages with enemies too long, it drains the meter, making her more vulnerable. It's been confirmed there will be no firearms whatsoever, making the combat a melee-focused experience with deteriorating weapons, dodges, counters, and of course a stamina bar. Some have even compared the game to Dark Souls in both terms of combat and difficulty. Wait, what the fuck? Isn't this supposed to be a survival horror game? What is this? Right. Now we turn to the setting. The premise of a Japanese Silent Hill sounds intriguing on paper, but not only is it questionable as to if it can be pulled off or not, it doesn't really make any sense. Silent Hill should take place in, well, Silent Hill. Hence the name. Yes, they've danced around the idea of being outside the town before, but they generally take you back to Silent Hill anyway. And the games have always kept its unique Japanese take on Western design. It's a core element of the brand. When you take the setting to Japan, it's a Japanese take on Japanese design. Taking a franchise with an identity born from a combination of Western and Eastern culture and removing one of them is just a bad decision. It didn't work when they tried to remove the Eastern side, and I doubt it'll work by removing the Western side. Another concern with Silent Hill F is the taint of social politics. Yep, here we go again, folks. Recently, the game received its official rating, and among the listed warnings was gender discrimination and bullying. Okamoto confirmed the inclusion of said content, flat out stating that the game takes place in the 60s solely to tell a story about gender discrimination, and that gender is a big part of the story.
It sure would be nice if we could keep our politics out of video games. Wouldn't it?
Now look, I applaud the team at Neobards for trying to do something new and mix it up, at least in regard to the game design and setting, not the social political bullshit. There's no excuse for that. But given Silent Hill's history and the current state of the IP, it might be a better idea to focus on re-establishing the game's core identity and delivering on that before you start going off the deep end with wild ideas and new takes. But, as scriptwriter Ryukishi07 says, I'll leave it to all of you to decide whether it truly fits. Silent Hill F launches on September 25th, 2025 with two versions to choose from, the standard edition for $69.99 or the digital deluxe for $79.99, which of course includes the annoying 2-day early access to entice people to buy digital. Aside from early access, you'll get a pink rabbit costume. How did this turn into this? A digital art book, gross, and a digital soundtrack. Double gross. Be strong. Don't buy the digital. In fact, maybe don't buy it at all, at least not until after release, to get a bit more information before dropping $70 to $80. Just a thought.
Well, I'm screwed.
You already bought it?
Because I had pre-ordered it.
I mean, part of me wants to get it day one just because I want that steelbook. But like outside of that, I mean, I'm gonna hate this game. I can already tell. I can already fucking tell. I'm gonna hate it on multiple levels, and I really don't want to. I want to like it. I want it to be good. I like the general idea of like, oh, it's Japanese Silent Hill. Kind of sounds cool, but it's not gonna be a Silent Hill game, and it's gonna have fucking political bullshit in it. It's going to be an action game. It's not going to be survival horror anymore. Like what the fuck? And for them to go this direction so quickly after Silent Hill 2, it's just like, what the fuck? I thought they knew what they were doing, but apparently not. Like we're immediately backtracking after the success of Silent Hill 2 remake. So
I really think the only political thing about the political thing is the fact that you're more aware of it because they're stating it on a warning label. And I know I'm the first one to defend warning labels, but I think that is what's drawing your attention to it.
No,
Otherwise,
the director straight up said, "This is the story that I want to tell."
True, and that's fine. But these kinds of stories have been being told, and I just feel that you may not have been as aware of it, or it would have felt more seamless without the warning tag in front. Even though I'm a very big believer in warning tags, I think that's what's drawing your ire, honestly.
There's more to
Yeah.
it than that.
And just, this is kind of a separate matter, but just the fact that they're like making a statement about like, hey, this is what we're going to be telling. We're going to be telling the story. Like, you know what? Silent Hill 2 covers some sensitive topics as well. And when that game initially came out, they were like making a big deal about that before the game came out, it would have diminished the experience substantially. And it also would have planted seeds into people's minds about what they're going to be experiencing and what their expectations are going to be before they even play it.
So
And that's not good. Huh?
Your seeds are planted.
Well, I mean, yeah, like they're setting specific expectations. And, especially now in current times, like things are very political in general. So like to go out of your way to make a statement about something like that is kind of raising a flag saying like, hey, this is the kind of stuff that's going to be in our game. And that's going to either appeal or turn people away because you're making, just right out the gate, you're making a blatant political statement like, hey, this is what we're doing with this game. Instead of like, you know, inserting a political perspective into this game, it should just be for everybody. This is a fucking horror game about a haunted town and demons and shit. Like that's what it should be about. Like there shouldn't be a political agenda one way or the other. This should be a game for everybody that's a fan of Silent Hill to go in and experience and have a good time. Like you shouldn't be defending one side of the aisle or the other because you want to send a message. Like that's fucking horseshit. You're going to alienate part of your audience. Why?
Imagine if they thought that way about the movie Carrie. The first one or the second one. If you're not talking about, bullying and gender specific bullying and discrimination, then
was Carrie a sequel to something?
No, but there was a remake.
My point is like you're not there's a pre-existing audience that has expectations for a long existing IP that a lot of people have a lot of fondness for, that are hoping will be revived, and their expectations are not any kind of political bullshit one way or the other. It's they want a good Silent Hill game. So why wouldn't you just give them that? And this is kind of what I was talking about in the video, where it's like, like if you really have to do something like this, if you've just got to fucking do it, which is nonsense to me, but if you really have to do it, like at least reestablish the goddamn franchise before you kill it again. You know what I mean? Like it's still in a very precarious situation where it's, there's been some positivity going on and there's a chance for it to climb its way out of the grave and be a thing again. But complete that process before you do anything risky. You should make some cookie cutter ass, Silent Hill ass experiences to buy back the audience again before you do anything risky, whether it's a political thing or like an experimental gameplay approach. Like with F, again, they're trying to take it in a more action oriented gameplay design. And that's not
I mean,
what
that
Silent
part's
Hill fans
bullshit.
want. You know,
I mean,
people were
yeah.
already complaining that Silent Hill 2 remake was already too action focused, and now you're going to double down on that immediately after. Like, what the fuck are you doing? And on top of that, you're adding like this political shit. Like, it's like they want to kill it, and there's a good chance this is going to do exactly that. And as a Silent Hill fan, I don't fucking appreciate that. It's fucking stupid. It makes no sense from a fan perspective. It makes no sense from a business perspective because everyone's going to lose.
I mean, I agree with the mechanic, the combat mechanic. I do agree on that. For the political thing, though, I still feel like things that hit a nerve or things that are uncomfortable just seem to be like that bullying is, or not all things that hit a nerve, but bullying specifically is a great storytelling vehicle for things like horror and things that, you know, the more dramatic type, because obviously it's unfairness and betrayal, and it's, you know, just you know, it can get very, very dark and messed up and real, or over the top. It can go, you can do a lot with bullying in terms of storytelling mechanics. And the gender thing just goes along with it. I don't quite know exactly what they're getting at or what they mean by it being like gender discrimination, because that's like, that's a part of life. It could just be something very mild, or I don't exactly know what they're trying to say there, but bullying is kind of fantastic. No, I'm not.
Wow. All right.
Not a fan.
You heard it first here.
Well, there goes your fucking
Oh
opinion right
no.
out the window.
And I did
That's on
give
your
that
tombstone.
soundbite. I did give that soundbite. Bullying is kind of fantastic. No, I mean, in terms of storytelling, but that's just my opinion.
But why paint yourself into a corner like that when it makes more sense to include like Silent Hill 2 could have been a very specific targeted small audience as well, in terms of like, you know, there's sexual abuse and you know, all this kind of shit going on in that, but they told that story in a way where everybody could relate and identify with it, and then you're including everybody and you're still touching that same material, but you're doing it in an inclusive way where everybody can relate and understand the story and not be turned off by it. Well, turned off is probably not the best word, but you know, like, you're not excluding certain people by making the story so specific. And the problem is they're making it so specific because they're trying to align themselves with a political perspective in the modern time. And that's fucking problematic, and it's honestly, it's discriminatory. Like, there's no reason to do that. You can tell, I guarantee whatever they're trying to tell in this story, they could do it in a way that everybody could understand. They can get their point across. Everyone can understand the message, relate to it in their own way, and everybody wins. So, like,
See,
why go out of your way to be like, hey, we're going to narrow it down to this very specific thing. It's going to be in this era so that we can talk about this kind of discrimination and this kind of suffering. Like, it just, why? There's no need to do that.
so you would like them to water it down, and why not have a different era? It's just I wouldn't say it's just set dressing, because that's minimizing it a bit, but we have yet to see just how good or bad it is. Now the play mechanic, that's a different situation, but so far as the story, we have yet to see.
Indeed, we will see.
I think we should leave
What-
it at that until we play the game and experience
Mhm.
it for ourselves. We can then judge for ourselves if it's a Silent Hill game or if it's a political message. Until then.
Fair enough. Alrighty. We got more awesome news. Are you ready for more awesome news? It's okay. Nobody cares about this game, so it's fine.
I was just going to say
Oh. Stop.
that what Silent Hill F should do, instead of a warning label put on it, have Phoenix Games logo on it.
Why?
What?
Are you trying to send
Yes.
a bad message?
What did you say?
Put Phoenix Games logo on
Oh
the
God!
Silent Hill F.
So no one will buy it. You mean?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Hang on.
There you go. Oh, and yeah. So Survival Horror Fan wanted to see Ashley get murdered before I forget. So let's do that now.
I will fucking stab you. Watch this. Shut up.
It's good. You take a little bit of a break in the name of murder. You know, mix things up a little bit. The $80 video game has taken root, and it looks like it's here to stay. Amid this new revelation, Borderlands fans were concerned that Borderlands 4 would be affected. One such fan expressed the concern about the prospect of an $80 Borderlands 4 on X, saying, "Randy, this game better not be $80. Don't take the risk. A lot of gamers aren't going to pay $80 and feed this notion of constant increase of the price tag. You're the CEO. You have some say with the price when it comes to your publisher." Pitchford responded, A, not my call. B, if you're a real fan, you'll find a way to make it happen. My local game store had Starflight for Sega Genesis for $80 in 1991 when I was just out of high school working minimum wage at an ice cream parlor in Pismo Beach, and I found a way to make it happen. Probably not the best response, and as you'd expect, the backlash was abundant, but even so, Pitchford refrained from an apology regarding what he said. Instead, he tweeted using an in-character Handsome Jack AI dialogue to essentially deliver the message of, "Ooh, boo-hoo, $80 for Borderlands 4. If $80 is too steep, there's always a solution. Don't buy it." Like, zoink, Scoob.
Zoinks! Like, man, where did that come from?
Since then, the game's price point was revealed to be $69.99. Could this be damage control?
You bet your ass!
Let's be real, there's no world in which this game was not going to be $80. It was absolutely adjusted after Randy's big fuck up. In any case, they balanced the scale with not one but two deluxe editions. A digital deluxe with some DLC for $99.99 and a digital or physical super deluxe with even more DLC for $129.99. There we go. Not only did we get to that sweet $80 price point, we passed it by a sizable margin, and most importantly, they added a collector's edition for $149.99 that doesn't include the game. It includes an Echo 4 statue, vault symbol necklace, map of Kairos, a set of 4 double-sided lithographs, and a code for 5 golden keys. This was yet another fuck-up according to Gearbox. Apparently this bundle was mislabeled as the collector's edition and has since been rebranded as the Echo 4 bundle. Again, this was likely damage control. After the backlash regarding the collector's edition not including a physical or digital copy of the game at all, they probably tried to save face. After all, it looks better to have mislabeled something rather than have actually tried to sell a collector's edition of the game without, you know, the game. Granted, this wouldn't be the first time that happened. I'm looking at you, Mass Effect Legendary Edition, you piece of shit, you fucking asshole.
Wow. Just
Yeah.
wow.
Fucking Randy Pitchford, man, that dude's crazy.
Just
I don't know how he
wow.
keeps his position at that company because he's a fucking maniac.
I wonder how many refunds were requested in addition, you know.
Yeah. It's just funny to me that, like, you know, he tried to stand his ground. He was like, "Oh, you know, if you're a real fan, you're going to buy the game," and then, "Oh, it just happened to drop $10. What a coinky dink." Who'd have thought?
Actually, I don't know if I would actually request a refund, but I'd sure be trying to get something. The fucking game.
What, with the collector's edition?
Yeah.
I mean, the game's not even out yet, so like, I mean, people called it out and they fixed it before they actually spent the money. I mean, technically they probably,
Were they
they
pre-orders?
pre-ordered and spent the money, but you can cancel it and get it refunded. It's not like they went to the store and they bought it and they opened it and it wasn't there and they had to go through a process to get their money back. Like that would have been an even bigger clusterfuck. But yeah, I mean, it's just like clearly they were trying to get away with things. They were going to increase the price. They have all these gross manipulative digital editions that they're selling. They're selling a collector's edition without the game and all this kind of shit. It's just like this is how companies are nowadays. They're like, this is why I'm always complaining so much, because companies are going to get away with whatever you allow them to. The reason this didn't fly was because people identified it and they called it out and it worked. The companies can't get away with it when people aren't willing to put up with their bullshit. But when you don't say anything and you're just like, okay, this is fine, or it's good enough, or, yeah, this is a gross practice, but, I'm not going to say anything about it because it's not too bad. Well, eventually it's going to get to the point where it does bother you that much. And when you get to that point, it's going to be harder to backpedal to get these companies to revert back to how things used to be. Like we're moving the line further and further and making it easier and easier for them to get away with dumb shit like this. So yeah, you should, when you don't like something, you should you should bitch about it, because people don't, it's not fun to complain about things, but it's important
it's
to do so. It matters. It's important. I'm doing my part. Right? What do you guys think? Were any of you interested in buying Borderlands? Jazz said she tried to get into Borderlands, but she couldn't do it. I'm kind of similar. Like
Ditto.
I went through the entirety of the first one and I enjoyed my time with it. Like I was never like, I wouldn't call myself a Borderlands fan. It was just a game that I went through and didn't hate, kind of a thing. I think I started to, like, I played maybe 10 or 15 minutes of it and it just completely lost me. I had no interest in it. So yeah, I'm just kind of bleh about it.
I'm pretty sure one of the Borderlands was free on Steam, and I got it and never opened it, or never, installed it.
What's that tell you?
Exactly. No interest.
My experience with it is me and Alec had it for the 360. We played it co-op campaign and we just got lost, and it just didn't grab us like Halo 3 and 4 did, that sort of thing. And there are a fair amount of those kind of games on the system at the time, like Gears of War, that also had the same kind of thing. So Borderlands wasn't doing anything new. It just got popular because it was a fad game, and at this point, I'm just saying I don't care for it.
Yeah.
I'd rather care about this,
which is
Nightmare Creatures. What?
No, Nightmare Before Christmas.
Or I mean, Nightmare for, yeah, that's what I meant.
Nightmare Creatures would be better.
Yes, it would. Either one or two.
I'd like to see that
I would
come
too.
back.
So, is that a sequel? Is there two of those on PlayStation 2?
I think this is just the PAL version.
Because I have one on PS2, but it looks different, and I don't remember if it had that Oogie's Revenge as part of the title or not.
I mean, maybe. All I know is it's a
it plays like Devil May Cry, doesn't it? Kind of like action.
Well, no, I haven't tried it yet.
Nice.
My PS2 is dead. So
oh no!
I just got this to be a curiosity, a little museum piece, as it were. Say, hey, Capcom did these kind of movie tie-in-esque games as well, even in the 2000s.
Yeah, that's crazy. Did Capcom actually develop it, or did they publish it?
It's definitely listed as a publisher, but I think they may have had like a team or advisor to look into the development of the game at the time.
Interesting. Now I'm extra curious to see how it plays. Because back in that period of time, like Capcom, like when they put their stamp on it, it meant something back then. It usually meant you were getting a good game. Yeah. Nowadays, who fucking knows? But yeah.
And isn't it just fascinating how easily I just overcutted the Borderlands stuff by just bringing out an old game like that. That was more
Shut it
interesting
down.
than Borderlands 4.
These tissues are more interesting than Borderlands.
It's true. It's
Yes.
true. But Randy
wow.
Pitchford thinks that you need to prove your loyalty. Pony up that money.
Nah.
Well, Randy Pitchford, get this message.
Indeed.
That's
I'm very
some
curious to
fucking
see how that
hubris, man.
game sells when it comes out. I think it comes out in like 2 weeks. I hope it bombs. It deserves it.
I'll be playing F.
I think I'd rather play Borderlands.
That's a hard toss-up for Sean.
Yeah, I'd be miserable either way, I guess. Anything else before we move on?
Nope.
All right, cool.
I'm done.
Okay.
Chronos: The New Dawn is a cat collecting game? Yes and no.
Okay.
Bloober Team has been showcasing new footage as well as allowing certain members of the media to play portions of the game. They also opened up about what the game is actually about. You take control of the Traveler, a woman in search of important people who live or lived in key areas. If they're alive, her goal is to extract them. If they're dead, she has to travel back in time before they died and bring them into the current day. The Traveler is the only one who can do this by digitizing their souls and bringing them back to the present. However, like most survival horror games, you have limited space and will have to choose who you save and who you don't. This will have an impact on the story. I mean, you can only fit so many people in your attaché case, am I right?
No thanks, bro.
During your search for these important people, you'll also find cats locked up in safe areas that need to be rescued. Once the cats are safe, they'll return the favor by helping you acquire resources. A bit unexpected, but alright. Bloober Team is leaning into the opportunity to create something original, and this time they want a fun, not too serious, 80s inspired romp that highlights combat and fun alongside the horror. Chronos: The New Dawn hits PS5, Xbox Series, Switch 2 ew gross, and PC on September 5th.
Reminds me
There
of
it
that one
is.
episode of Doctor Who.
So by proximity or by default, Alex should get this game because it's considered a cat game.
It's a cat game, Alec.
You know,
Did
I
it-
still haven't played Gory.
That's a crime.
I know. It was like I was excited about it. I got it downloaded.
It's
Just haven't played
good.
it.
And you like cat games. It's like one of the best cat games out there. You got to play it. It's great.
Oh, we'll do eventually.
Yeah, you should.
It might be
I
my
almost
homework
forgot
this
about
week
Gory.
to play Gory.
Yeah. Do it.
I want you to see how much it is.
So what did that do for you, Lee? Did that make you more, less excited, indifferent?
No, I knew that stuff
Ah,
before that news
fair
section
enough.
came. I was following the game
Oh, okay.
before it came out.
Good.
Because again, I want to support
Yeah.
Bloober Team.
See, and I'm torn with that too because like I do as well, but I don't know. It just I'm torn. I want to, but I don't want to.
Okay, Natalie and Brulia, calm down.
Wow, shut up. No one's gonna get that reference. No
but
one.
You did. Lee
Keep
did.
your
I
clothes
mean-
on. Keep your clothes on.
5 people got it, and 2 of them are right here. But anyways, good job. Yeah. So that is the news, which means it's not game time yet. Well, it's up to you guys. We got about 20 minutes, so we're probably going to need that to do games. It's up to you if you want to take another 10 minutes to watch the animation for the Mission Showcase.
Let's try and not get into any more political drama.
I swear to God, if this is politically driven, I'm gonna rage. I'm gonna drop out of the call. All right. All right. That wasn't the right one. Ignore that. I need to.
Playing it.
I need to.
Like, where?
I mean, by the time I realized it was the wrong one, it was like halfway over. I'm just like, fuck it, we'll use that for this particular segment. It's machinima related, so it works. It's fine.
Yeah.
All right, let's take a look. Oh, I guess I could set it up a little bit, but yeah. So this one came from Alec. It's again, it's not a machinima; it's rather like an animation. But we like to mix it up from time to time. We'll do like animated things and other comedic videos every once in a while. It's not always machinima. We try to do machinima most of the time, but yeah. Today's video is called Resident Evil Parody Animation. It's a very original title, very descriptive. And it was created by Uh-Oh Cartoons. It's a longer one. It's about 10 minutes. So again, it's up to you if you guys want to watch the whole thing. If it's good, maybe we'll sit through the whole thing. If it's not, we can shut it off early. Just let me know. But yeah, let's take a look and see what we got.
He smiled at the
Why did he smile?
Raccoon City. Bodies have been discovered. People who
Is that cooking, Mama?
Wow, that's really gross. Bravo team was sent in to investigate, but they never came back. Alpha team is being sent in to find them. That's us.
That's us.
Sorry.
Whoa, guys, check it out. This guy's like totally dead and stuff.
Joseph!
Guys, run for that house. No, don't go.
Those puppers, they were rough.
What should we do? And where's Chris?
We're trapped, and we need to find Chris. Split up.
Ew.
What did you find?
Ketchup. Someone left their ketchup on the floor.
Strange. I wonder who... Oh, Barry!
Jill, that was a close one. Lettuce, mustard, mayo, a little pepperoni. That's all I asked for. But those bastards, they almost put ketchup in my hand sandwich. What kind of maniacs would do such a thing?
Whoa, that's pretty whack, Barry. What was that?
You go take a look. I'll hang back and work on this delicious sandwich.
Richard!
I was attacked, poisoned, by a giant mutant snake. So cool. Should have seen it. It was like this big.
Don't worry, just put some leaves on it. You'll be fine.
Wait, what?
I gotta go. Stay here. Ah!
I smell something delicious.
Hey, I don't think these leaves are doing anything.
Nom nom nom.
No! Brad, can you hear me? We need help.
No. Can't hear you. Breaking up.
Are you sure, Brad?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wesker!
Jill, so you're safe.
That's what I was going to say.
Why? My name's not Jill.
Oh.
Did you notice? Barry. He kinda smells like ketchup.
Yeah, it's strange. He hates ketchup.
He what? I mean, yes. Perhaps that's normal. You go on ahead. I'll catch up.
What?
Nothing.
Enrico! Oh, did you get a boo-boo?
Jill, are you with anybody?
You, dummy.
Someone is a traitor. My mango popsicle. Someone put...
Oh no! Mango! Who could it be?
Jill!
All the crazy things we've seen, someone's got to hear about them. Then Richard got eaten by
Jill,
a snake,
we don't have
and he
time
was
for
right.
that.
It was actually pretty cool.
Seriously, why the...
And then I met Lisa. She gave me a
gotta go
lollipop and
now.
showed me a picture of her family. She looks just like her mom and dad, like a lot. Let's go, Barry. Wesker, there you are. It's you! What?
I'm sorry, Jill. If I didn't follow his orders, he threatened to feed ketchup to my family.
Wesker, you monster!
Ha 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 ha. Monster? You mean this?
Barry, come on! We gotta go!
Hey!
Let's go!
What was that face? Is he attracted to Barry?
He wants the sandwich.
Seems like every parody I see of like animated parody, it's always Barry eating the sandwich.
Yeah, I mean it's kind of easy, easy pickings. It writes itself.
Yeah. Should just
But
eat
yeah,
Jill or something.
that reminds me of like the old school like Flash animation days. Good old times. I wonder if does Flash even exist anymore? Can you
It
even
does not.
use
It has
Flash?
not for like the last 10 years, and then it was replaced by HTML5, and now they have a new thing. Can't remember what the new thing is.
Interesting. I always wanted to try and learn Flash, but I never did.
Yeah.
You're not a Pokemon, sure.
I thought you
I
were
did
going to
a
make a
little bit.
Silent Hill reference there.
I did
But
a little
yeah.
bit of Flash in college. But yeah.
You did. Wow.
Adobe Flash.
Did a little flashing in college, huh?
Adobe Flash, not woohoo.
But yeah, it was pretty good. Good
Was college in
selection.
New Orleans by chance?
Wow, yeah, Mardi Gras. Survival Horror fan, thank you for the 5. Another 5. You are amazing. And now we get the complete library of murder with Abby.
Asshole.
Excuse me?
Here's Leo.
Bitch.
I mean, what is he doing to that corpse? It just goes down. It's like, what is he doing?
And he's got like the creepy smile. That's for him to know and you to find out.
That's why I asked. It's gonna be a part 2. There's like Last of Us, and there should be a part 2 to that clip.
Nah. You don't want to see that. It's very graphic. It's inappropriate. All right, Alec, you are up, sir. It is game time.
Okay.
Yeah?
It's game time.
Hell? Yeah?
Right, let's do I Spy.
I spy with my little eye something beginning with. Oh man up Kinto.
First word, 5 letters. J.
Don't all jump in at once.
I'm trying to work it out. Is the image of Eva meant to be Eva or Titania?
Eva.
Okay. So SHEL.
Is the first one Sheva?
Shell, I think it's the first word. No, I think it's shell.
Yep, the first word is shell.
Yep, because you got Logan Paul and then you got Lynch from King and Lynch. S.
While you're thinking, I'll go over the first word. So S, Sheena, the leopard from Bloody Roar. H, Henry Townsend, Ghost from Silent Hill 4. E, Eva, but in the Tatiana outfit, MGS3. L, Logan Paul from WWE 2K23. And the other L is Lynch from Kane and Lynch 2.
I'm not sure who the second person is on the second word. I know it's the first one is squirrel with a gun, so I just assume it's just called squirrel.
Well,
I don't know what the last word could possibly be. OW or RW?
MOW, perhaps?
Are you looking at the 2 digits?
Yeah.
no.
So they're digits, it's not a word.
Oh, wait, what? That still doesn't make sense.
What
Is it?
number is
No.
So what's Wesker's famous line about how long he has to spare?
7 minutes.
What's the digit in that sentence?
7.
7.
So Savage comes in with shell shock. So second word is squirrel with a gun. H is for Hitler, zombie Hitler.
Is it Shell Shock Nam 67?
O is for Olimar from Pikmin series, also Super Smash Bros. Because who the hell plays fucking Pikmin? C is CJ from GTA San Andreas, and K is Koopa Trooper from Mario series. N, who's N?
Not a nice boy.
Nick from Lollipop Chainsaw?
The A, yeah, that's going to be a hard one. It is a
Alert.
screenshot.
It's what?
Maybe?
What did you say, Sean?
Is it Amber Alert?
It is. Well done.
Hey!
Screenshot of Amber Alert. And M is Dr.
It's
Marcus.
Marcus.
Yeah. And so, I already said about the Wesker. An ocelot represents the number 6 fire. How many bullets he needs to kill anything that moves?
What the hell made you pick that random ass game?
I try to think outside the box.
Have you even played that game?
Yes, I have.
Yes.
Wow. Is it any good?
Yeah.
It's alright until it gets a bit weird later on.
Well,
yeah.
Fair enough.
Alright, I think we've got just about enough time to do.
Nobody asked us.
Was someone talking to you? No.
We'll do the other game next week. So,
cool.
Who is your pick for the coolest silent protagonist?
Define silent.
Well, it's currently the silence that you're currently replying with. So look at the pictures. You know, you got Link, you got Claude from GTA 3.
I mean, probably Link. I mean, he's not like the coolest, but he's like the best choice. Because it's not like there's a lot of super interesting silent protagonists.
Yeah, I would think of the characters in Pokemon, but they're not interesting characters. They're just avatars for your player. Whereas Link is more expressive over the years in their later games.
I can't honestly think of any that are completely silent.
Well, it doesn't have to be completely silent per se. As long as they don't verbally speak like words, it's fine.
Squall.
I don't know. I kind of like Link how you go around and going. All right, moving on. What modern video games make you feel like a kid again?
Shayla had a good one, actually. Gordon Freeman. That's a good choice.
Don't know where he comes from.
What? He's from Half-Life.
Not played it.
Wow.
I have too much of a life.
But you played fucking Shell Shock Nam. Like,
Yeah.
what? Get fucked.
I think
Ooh.
you're gonna hate my answer.
So what's different?
Just certain mobile games.
Oh my god. Wait, what?
How could
Mobile
it
games make you feel like a kid again?
I
They
mean,
didn't
just
exist.
in
Let's talk about
spirit,
fucking
not
Snake.
no. They didn't have Snake when I was a
I'm
kid. They didn't have well,
I'm gonna say Clear Obscure Expedition 33 because it reminds me of the RPGs that I liked back then when I was younger. Because the modern ones like Final Fantasy 15, 7 Rebirth Remake, and the others, they're too they're too overstuffed, as to say. Whereas the Clear Obscure one, it has gameplay elements of like the older RPG games with some new ones to attach. So it kind of thinks, oh, this is refreshing. It reminds me of games of yesteryear.
can I defend my choice real quick?
No, there's no excuse. Yes, go ahead.
I'm talking about like simplistic. I mean, in spirit, all right? Like, never mind the ads, never mind some things, but like simplistic puzzle style kinds of games. You know what I mean? Because if that's all.
I mean, that's part of the problem for me and why I shit on a lot of video games in the modern days because, like, they don't like there's no current games that make me think about that, like, oh, like this reminds me of a game that I played when I was a kid, or like this hits the way that, you know, a game like back in the day hit. You know, it's such a rare occurrence these days. Like, it just, that magic seems kind of lost. And even games that you would think would do that, it's like, okay, well, Resident Evil 2 remake, Resident Evil 3 remake, Final Fantasy remake, like they're so different, and they missed the mark in so many ways that it doesn't give me that feeling of like, oh, this reminds me of when I experienced it when I was a kid or when I was younger or whatever. And
You're
that's
so
really
involved.
unfortunate, you know, because like that's what those should do. That's what the remake should do. They should take you back to like, oh, I remember doing this when I was a kid, but it just, most remakes now just don't have that kind of magic.
Yeah, I must say that, you know, when you play Resident Evil 3 Remake, I'm like, yeah, that misses you to scare me.
Yeah, what is this? I want to laugh at him. You know what? I think the only thing that I could think of that would make sense would be Claire Obscure Expedition 33, because that game actually does feel like an old school, like turn-based action RPG. Even like the way that the open world is, the world map, and how you navigate. Like it does actually have a couple of those things that do take me back to a better time when I was a kid and how old school turn-based JRPGs used to play. So I feel like that's probably the closest thing that I would have.
I want to play it.
It's so
My
fucking
computer will
good. It's so
explode.
good. Yes, it will. That game is very graphically intensive.
Yeah.
Okay, final question. Is Horizon Zero Dawn good for the story?
Yes.
It's not my cup of tea.
I like it.
Wait a second. Survival horror fans picked Evil Within for what modern video game makes you feel like a kid again. That game is not that old. How old are you, survival horror fan?
Well, indicating 1991, probably the same age as me.
Then that doesn't add up.
All right, I would say Horizon is a good game, a good story. It kept me interested in it during the cutscenes and through the gameplay. So yeah, I am looking forward to another Horizon game if they get around to it. So yeah, good
Yeah,
stuff.
I believe they confirmed they're making one. I thought we talked about it, but yeah.
All right then. This has been.
You didn't even give me a chance to really answer on that one.
All right, hurry up.
Tell us.
Wow. Well, no, it's just like I guess I can't really have too much of an opinion on it because I started. I mean, I played a good amount of it. I played several hours of it, but I didn't really experience a whole lot of the story, so it's kind of irrelevant to the question, I guess, because it's about the story. But from what I could tell, it's really good. I mean, it's a beautiful game. Characters are interesting. The story seemed cool from what I could tell. But we needed to save this one for Jazz. I mean, she's the one that could have really given a real answer for this one. Yeah.
Well, I'll find a question for you next week, Sean. And you won't be here to answer it.
Yeah, I'll make it a point to not show up for that one specifically. There you go. All righty. Well, there you have it, everybody. There you have it.
Good job.
Good job. Good job. This has been episode 293. Thanks for joining us, everybody. If you enjoy the podcast or any of the content at the Ward, please consider helping us grow by sharing our content, liking the video, and subscribing. You can support us through patreon.com/theward productions for access to exclusive content, or support us right here on YouTube to get special videos with the Leon murder. And we greatly appreciate that. Have a great week. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.